What to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
And we are back with the nationally syndicated film critic, Ryan J. Wow, there's a movie that's had a whole lot of buzz about it.
It really has. I mean, for the Marvel Cinematic Universe to be outselling any other superhero film in pre-sales, this is a really big feat for Black Panther. And I love that it is really refreshing the genre because it's so oversaturated. You know, superhero movies are the most lucrative movies at the box office for the last several years. So we're seeing so many and so many of them every year. We're getting to the point of like, okay, we're like desensitized with them.
Black Panther nothing impresses us.
Yes, Black Panther comes along and sort of refreshes it, sets a new bar, and it's a really fantastic movie.
All right, what is it about it? Is it part of the design? Is it?
Yes, actually, everything about this is unique. So if we look at the cinematic universe as a whole, and we see how like the Iron Man movies kind of look like the Avengers movies, but Thor is a little bit different in terms of environment. The Captain America movies, Guardians of the Galaxy paints its own universe, but now Black Panther really does in terms of design, costumes, makeup, sound, score, movement, choreography, really is very different and beautiful and steeped in African culture.
What about the cast?
I love it, and what's great about it, and what's I think one of the reasons it's selling so well is it's bridging the gap between multicultural audiences. So it's got Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, and he's phenomenal. And we also have Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, who is amazing in this movie. We've got Daniel Kaluuya, who is Oscar nominated for Get Out. Letitia Wright, who's a scene stealer. She plays Black Panther's younger sister, the princess. Angela Bassett as the Queen. Sterling K. Brown, Forrest Whitaker, Andy Serkis, Martin Freeman. It is such an all-star ensemble cast that it's like it's a joy to watch them all at the top of their game.
This is so cool. I mean, everything looks so vivid because it's so dark and then these bright pops of color. It's pretty cool. You know, because there's a lot of kids watching this is PG-13, is there any messaging that's positive or takeaway, or is it really just
the messaging is political. I mean, the story is great, and it's cool how it's almost more about an ensemble and the strong women that are supporting Black Panther in his quest to become king of Wakanda and to, really this origin story of this great king and superhero. But there's great political messaging about nationalism versus patriotism and about, fighting for your country, saving your country. Is a nation responsible for helping out other nations in need in the world, or just taking care of itself? So it raises all those issues, and I think it's not anything that's necessarily timely to like what's going on in the world. It happens to be, but it also is just very true to the story of what this character and his people are experiencing.
There seems like there's this new trend to having extra scenes in movies. Does this movie do that also?
Well, Marvel as a brand does extra scenes. So you've got to know here, like this one, like all Marvel movies, you got to stay for the 2 extra credit scenes during the end credits. There's one midway through and one at the very end. The one at the very end is like a clue to an upcoming movie, and the one midway through is like an extra scene for this film.
Oh,
but
that's
see
cool.
it. It's so good.
That looks fun. I want to see that one this
yes,
weekend.
You'll love it.
Okay. Samson, PG-13.
Here, I have a question for you.
Okay.
How are really epic, great movies that like seem great on paper greenlit when they turn out to be so mediocre? But there's so many great stories that can't raise money.
Yeah.
I know.
How does that happen in Hollywood?
Celebrities?
Well, there's not many celebrities in this film.
Oh, there's not?
Yeah, you'd think if it's like that. I just don't understand how films like this, we've seen a number of movies that are this kind of epic gladiator type feel, biblical, time stories, and they just are so mediocre, and I don't know why studios are especially putting out against Black Panther on a weekend like this. No one's going to see Samson.
So if there's no celebrities, what's the casting like in this?
The casting's okay. I mean, but it's awkward. Taylor James plays Samson, and he looks great. He looks like Taylor Lautner's older, pumped-up brother in a way. But he doesn't look. He's horribly cast for this role. He certainly doesn't look like a Hebrew from biblical times.
Yeah.
We've got Rutger Hauer, who also doesn't look Jewish as his father. Lindsay Wagner, who doesn't look Jewish as his mother. We've got, you know what I mean. So it's funny, but they're all very miscast, and it's a very awkward. Actually, the whole first third of the film is is bad. It's like B movie. I would have walked out had I not been there for work. But then it turns a corner and it becomes entertaining. And there's 2 actors in it: Jackson Rathbone, who was Jasper from the Twilight movies, and Caitlin Leahy, who plays Delilah in this. They're fantastic. And it actually
supporters.
Yes, we just saw them there.
Okay.
It's her, and it becomes very good then. And I actually enjoyed the second half of the movie.
Oh, weird.
That's something to wait and watch for, I guess, if you're going to see it.
Yeah, I'd say stream it. Like it's not a must see on the big screen, especially when you can go see Black Black Panther.
Yeah.
You know, or The Greatest Showman still in theaters. You
There
know,
you
those
go.
Are those are
Save your money.
must-sees,
Stream
yes.
it at home.
Yeah, you got a movie club you want to tell us
I
about?
do, and I hope you guys can come because we love game nights. We love
Yes.
playing games. We
Yeah.
love fun board game, things like that. I want to play games with you, but maybe we will next week. But this is for game nights. The new Jason Bateman, Rachel McAdams, who's a huge fan of Tiffany's work.
Right. That's what she said when we met her in LA.
It's true. She's like, I love your work, Tiffany.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Tuesday, February 20th at 7 p.m. Go to my website to enter to win a pair of free reserve seats to that screen.
So you'll be playing games at the movie club?
Yes.
Fun.
That's
Okay,
great.
cool.
Really fun. Thanks, Ryan. You can still like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Twitter and Instagram. For full movie reviews, check out his website. It's ryanjreviews.com.